quick. Is everyone ready?
Yeah.
I guess.
What a kiddick's thing to say.
Always wishy-washy.
Yeah, you're kind of edgy there, Daniel.
Was not.
No, not now, but in general.
Always.
When?
Always.
You, you're just
That's
a
when I
goody
talk shit
two
about
shoes.
Hylax because everything about Hylax is friendship this, companionship that.
You're stereotyping an entire religion.
Again, I'll ask you, what does your
They're
god
stereotyping themselves.
do? What does
I don't
your
know what
god
you want me to do about it.
Some
What?
research. It's not my job to educate you.
Yeah. I'm just saying that every time Hylax comes up, it's always the Temple of Friendship, or some shit like that. That's all I'm saying.
Meeting new species,
Check this out,
communication.
guys. We got a badass who doesn't like friendship.
Did all those years of being a brony teach you nothing?
If I were trying to be edgy, I would be like, I grew up without friends.
And you'll die without friends.
Friends are for the weak.
I read your backstory. You practically did.
No, what are you talking about? I had companions.
Friends, though. And you were constantly doing this. You said it in your
Companions
backstory.
were also
No,
Hylaxian. You used to always give them shit, huh? No, I get it. You hate Hylax so much because you used to be a Hylaxian follower, and everybody gave you shit for it. So now you're like, oh, I guess I shouldn't be a Hylaxian follower. So you
You're
became the
right.
follower of whatever god you are, which you still
You're
haven't
right.
told me what it does.
I'm a bandwagoner. Whenever people weren't with Hylax, I said, okay, me neither.
That might get me in trouble.
I just think you're a contrarian.
I think you might be right about that.
Big word that I don't know what it means.
Michael knows contrarian when he sees
Oh.
one. Kethic's contrarian.
So, if everyone's ready, I'll roll a d4 and make one of you give me a recap. Just kidding. I need a volunteer.
You.
So we
It's Mo's last chance to do it, so do it.
yeah. So we got done exploring everything in the caves and the shrine, and then we got told by Commander Naziri that we're going off planet. So yeah, we go off planet, we land, and basically immediately get into a fight, and yeah, I'm about to die. So goodbye, y'all.
Farewell.
It was
No,
fun.
whatever. Anyone else want to add anything real quick?
Cause that was really shitty.
All those strangers on the ridge.
Oh yeah, that.
There are
Uh,
strangers on the ridge, yes.
They started firing on the swarm components.
They're trying to save Mo.
Are
We
they?
also learned that we don't have the proper skills to operate a ship ourselves.
Not yourselves, but luckily, last session you guys picked up your new pilot and companion.
Oh,
I'm here to pilot.
And why are you guys here on Ilum Chuva?
hunting from some guy who used to stream about some stuff.
You guys are currently looking for a Professor Galchak at Zesh University on Ilum Chuva, although technically you're more fighting for your lives right now. On this piece of rock. So if we're all ready to go, we can jump right back into the middle of combat.
I just need a map.
Oh,
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, same.
Give us the map back already.
how this works. Here we go.
The map was so good until you put those back on.
I know. Things are hard now.
Leave me alone, dog. You only do this shit when I sit in the computer chair. Out of here. Go.
What kind of music do I want to listen to while we're playing? Seems like
Techno.
I don't know. Kind of feels like a bluegrass kind of day.
Funeral march, maybe.
Mm.
Hmm.
Seems good for tonight. Yeah.
Let's listen to Metallica.
All right, so starting off the beginning of round 5 is Mo. So this would be your second uh, stint into stellar mode and your second
Yes.
point into photon.
So, I'm gonna take a full withdrawal and okay, sorry, I meant to only go about right there, 25 feet.
25. Okay, so a full withdrawal. That will prevent you from taking any attacks of opportunity out of that first step. So Mo, as you're being poked and prodded and bit, stabbed by about 14 of these little dredgers, you manage to get your footing and stumble slash lurch out of this pile, uh, running on basically pure adrenaline. And that is going to be it for your turn, huh?
If I have anything left, then I was gonna at least pull out the health serum, not use it, but just
Right. Um,
if not, it's fine.
yeah, I think that is a move action, um, and incompatible with the full withdrawal.
Got it.
Good enough, though. So as you begin running, the Astichai that kept you in that pile of dredgers just kind of watches you lurch away. Uh, or kind of charging towards you, not eager uh, to let someone escape. And let's see what happens.
A 33 hits.
That is a hit. And that is 16 damage going to
Fuck.
Mimosas.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. So what that means is that you are currently uh, what we call unconscious and dying. This is where shit gets real. So, as this Astichide charges at you, he kind of gets you in the back, slams you in the back with his large horn.
It's been a
Ooh,
long day without you, my friend. And I'll tell
leaving you
you
prone,
all
unconscious, and
when I
currently
see you
bleeding
again.
out.
We've come a long way.
So now, every time we come back to your turn, you will have to spend a resolve point to either stabilize yourself or um, I don't believe you can use a resolve point to. Okay, right. So while dying, you're going to lose a resolve point at the end of each round. But you can stabilize by spending a resolve point. That'll still make you unconscious, but um, how much health were you at, Moses?
11. So that's 5 points of overkill.
Right. -5. was hoping I would be able to spot that on the character sheet, but it's a good thing we can count. Mm, okay. So, because this is a new thing, on your next turn, um, assuming you aren't killed outright, um, you will have to use a resolve point to stabilize yourself so that you don't continue losing resolve points. Um, it'll be equal to a quarter of your maximum, and that for you is 5. So you have 4 currently. So take a quarter of that maximum RP that you have, and that'll allow you to um, immediately stabilize.
Okay.
Okay. So that means we're moving on to Kithix.
Okay.
This guy's
So
child is staring you right in the face.
I'm going to attempt to mind thrust it.
Okay.
So I will need a will save from it.
Absolutely. We'll save. That is an 18.
So it saves. So it's going to take half of whatever this is.
Okay. Ooh, that's a
14.
lot. And it
So
is
the
enough to even halved.
okay,
Yeah, that is enough halved to um, to drop this thing.
fantastic. I'm going to use my remaining movement to. Can I? Yeah, to move this way.
Perfect.
Try and make my way over to Mo slowly.
Perfect. Mm, that leads us to our dredger swarm. So now there's still again around 14 of these things, and they are going to change their attention and start scuttling towards our blue furry friend.
Through the acid?
Through the acid. Correct. So as all these little legs move through the acid, you are sort of enveloped around the feet by these things that are about half as tall as you are, Duladar. And I'm going to need you to make me a reflex save
Damn, they're that short.
as you take 10 points of damage and
24.
avoid being clinged to. But now you have all of these little dredgers kind of poking and trying to bite at you.
Let's see, what am I gonna do? Five, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30 that way.
30 feet that way. Okay. Let me just move this all out of the way.
And as I'm running, I'm gonna pull a grenade, pull the pin, and get ready to launch it once I make it to my new destination.
Gotcha. So as you're leaving, they are going to get an attack of opportunity on you.
Go for it.
Okay. Targets melee.
I get a +4 on that for dodge.
This is an auto hitting attack
Auto hit.
due to troop rules, correct?
Instead of running out, let me just pull the pins.
All of them?
Yeah.
Is Michael really quiet to anyone else?
Yeah,
Do I seem quiet?
Yes, very.
a little sometimes.
Like, isn't going at full volume.
All right. So you have moved away as they kind of nip at your heels.
So
One of them
troop
toss a grenade.
rules allow them to get an automatic attack.
They always hit, just like swarms.
Well, swarms usually only hit if you're standing in the same square as them, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
But these aren't swarms. Troops have very specific rules for themselves.
Just gotta
Uh,
say, fuck Starfinder. They went out of their way to make everything harder for the players.
It is difficult.
Fuck them hard.
So if you're going to toss that grenade, I need an attack roll.
Yeah. Frag grenade.
All right. And that is going to hit that intersection for you. Ooh, very nice. So 7 damage on top of that. 5 turning into 7. I mean,
I figured it was 1.5.
yeah. And as that grenade lands kind of in the center, um, it kills about half of the remaining troop, um, causing the rest to scatter, kind of dissolving the troop.
I was gonna say, how many of them can still be a troop at this point?
hmm Um, and you can see as some of them start moving towards these large crevices in the earth, kind of crawling into them, um, or just kind of fleeing away from you, actually.
so just one left.
Just one left. So this man is currently dead. Vikesh, it's up to you.
There's only one treasure left in the swarm, and the thing needs to be killed, or
There is only one
is there
component
one
on the field
component?
that's, yeah, still a threat.
Oh, okay. Because I do want to. Yeah, that's the one I want to go towards. The one that's
Mm,
circled.
yeah.
Yeah. And does it move then fire, or am I which
Typically,
actions typically? Okay, I just wanted to make sure because I know I remember last time that that was mentioned.
mm,
Um,
but from your range, you should be able. Oh, sorry.
I think I should. Oh, yeah, I was gonna say I can hit him from here. I think so, but I would
Yeah,
like to move
range.
forward because my
Gotcha.
intent was to move ahead and end up. I have a med kit I can use. So
Okay. So how much would you like to move?
um,
Just give
speed is 40.
Mhm.
Yeah, pop me up 40, and then let's see here.
Okay. So that would put you moving through that pool of acid.
Yeah, I'm trying not to. I'm trying to figure out how to 20, and then
You should be
there.
able to
Do,
just
do,
drag.
do it.
Yeah.
How do I have them move there? Go.
I see the movement on my screen
Oh,
and I'll be able to authorize it.
okay. And then oh, and then
Then you want to
uh,
move further up to that current point.
yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah. Okay, I didn't realize that was you that actually that authenticated it. Wow,
Mhm.
interesting.
Yeah,
That's very cool.
It
stops
prevents
players from
trigger happy players from just running face first in their
I'm just
dungeons.
running around. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's really cool. Because I was sitting there like trying to figure out how to actually make it go. Like what's
Right.
going on? Oh yeah. All right, and then I'm gonna be able to fire off a shot. Yeah.
correct.
All right. Where are my go through this whole inventory? I'm sorry, guys. Actions.
Everything's
Here we
all
are.
good.
It is all good.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Use the coming for you. Try to help using the kin killer. Ooh, that is not a good roll though.
Damn.
That
Yikes.
isn't.
see why it's called the kin killer. If your kin's in danger, you're not hitting their killer.
That is not good so far. So that shot just kind of scrapes by some chitin on this thing's kind of. Daniel, what are the f- s- flaps that cover wings on insects?
Ah, fuck, I know it. The name escapes me.
Well,
Damn it.
your bullet grazes that on the back of this astichide, um, but unfortunately, it is not a good solid hit. Putting us back up to Mo. So
It's one
1/4 of your maximum resolve points to
immediately
immediately
resolve,
stabilize.
and then
Yes.
just one resolve point to just. I wouldn't be able to do that, would I?
Mm, well, you should. You should be able
Also,
to use because you
I
have
have
4
the
left.
answer whenever you want it.
Oh, give it to me now.
It's actually Elytra.
Elytra.
Yeah,
Ah,
like the thing for Minecraft.
very cool.
It is a second pair. It is like naturally considered a second pair of wings that just is more heavier, leathery for protective purposes.
Very cool.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and just. And this is gonna be bad. I already know what's gonna happen.
Quick, someone, what's 1/4 of 5
It's
rounded
2.
down? All right, so that's 2. That leaves you with 2 resolve points left.
I
You're
realize
gonna be,
that. I'm just saying this is gonna be bad and it's gonna be a waste.
A waste.
you're fine, Kyle.
Yeah, you should be fine.
We'll get you. Don't worry. You're gonna be fine.
So spin those 2 resolves.
Mm-hmm. And that means that you are stable, but still at -5 HP.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and will no longer be losing. Um, yeah, you're no longer losing resolve points per round. All right. It'd be kind of awful if this thing just turned around and kicked you into the acid pile.
Yeah.
Good thing it won't.
Good thing it will.
Yeah. So, as you shoot this Estachide in the Elytra, Bakesh, um, it actually turns around. Um, Facing you, uh, unfurls its wings and delivers a sort of flying charge at you. So let's see if it hits. That is a 17 and a miss.
Woo.
That is
Shit.
Ooh.
Shit. Huh. That didn't go how I thought it would.
Yeah, you're so used to just fucking hitting us all the time.
Sorry to burst your bubble, Eric.
I am. No, that should have hit. The math was there. Rushes towards you, wings unfurled. Um, it misses your center mass with that formidable spike, leading us over to Kithix.
Okay. I am going to. Oh, what's happening?
What do you mean?
Okay. I'm gonna move up here, behind Vikesh,
Mhm.
and I'm going to. Actually, no, not there. I'll move right there. So Vikesh isn't obstructing my view. Um, and I will cast Mind Thrust on it again.
Okay.
So if I could
I
get a will
already.
save, please.
Yes. That's a 22.
So they save. So he's gonna take half of 11. So he's gonna take 5 damage.
Gotcha. All right.
And I'm going to use what's it called? I'm gonna send a telepathic message to Vikesh, and I'm gonna say, when you shoot, stay near me. I can help guide your shot.
Oh,
Solid.
interesting
Can
voice
do
in my
what?
head.
You can fucking do what now?
You heard him. Sorry, I keep moving these tokens around because they can snap to in between squares.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's annoying. So now we can move past our not swarm and Duladar. You're standing in the dust as that grenade goes off and all those dredgers are running for the hills.
Whew, well, I guess I gotta start getting a move on. 10, 15, 30. Do a move action. As I'm moving, I'll get my rifle ready to fire at the bug.
Gotcha. So you unsling that loop rifle as you rush forward into combat.
Take aim at that Estachide. No boost this time, but shooting anyways.
Let's see if it hits. Oh,
Whammo!
that's
Oh,
oh
beautiful.
shit. You guys might actually do something.
And damage time.
I can't have that.
Feel it.
Holy shit. All right. There's just a flurry of gunfire. You're all descending on this Estachide. Vikesh, we're back to you.
All right.
You are
Well,
face to mandibles.
I was hoping to see this guy die before it was back to me, but let's fucking murder him. I'm gonna swap out. I'm gonna hit him. I know that there's a negative to my rifle at close range, right?
Uh,
So we would
no,
said
that will
no.
provoke an
Okay.
attack of opportunity from him, though.
Oh, okay. I'll take the attack of opportunity if it's a chance to fuck me.
Well, I
Fuck.
I was gonna say I'm
Me,
gonna
yeah,
use, yeah. So I'm gonna use enhanced communalism to make it so you get to roll that attack twice, take the better
Oh,
result.
good. I definitely need a better result. That one was terrible. Oh, I'm out of ammo though.
uh,
Oh,
yeah. So the ammo thing. Um,
yeah.
so you haven't shot your shot yet. This is just the accuracy portion for this ability that Kithix is using on you. So just go ahead and tack one bullet
Oh,
back in.
tack one off. Okay.
Yeah.
Why am I rolling? Oh,
Damn.
Fucking hell. All
oh,
right.
Tried.
oh.
All right. Now
The bad one's out of the way.
let's watch him eat this fucking attack of opportunity. That's a miss. Why does he have a -4? Oh, it's because I rolled for the wrong Estachide. I rolled for the dying one.
Oh,
Shit. So 20. What did 23 have hit you?
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and get that gore damage. Since they have the same attack modifiers. Oh, only 11 damage. The
Only
lowest
11.
possible roll. Yeah,
I don't like to hear that.
yeah, I know. No one does.
Oh, only 11.
And that's going to push us back up to our friend Mo, who is currently. I can actually take off the dying effect. I should have done that before. That way it looks a little better on your end, Kyle.
Prone and unconscious.
You are prone and unconscious, and at this point, I don't know if you can actually use a resolve point to. Yeah, since you're stable, there is the stay in the fight ability. So if you're stable, which you are, and if you have enough resolve points, you can spend an RP at the beginning of your turn to regain 1 HP. So that would put you.
At 4.
Well, no. So any health gained would put you back to alive, pretty much.
Mm.
Since I guess we don't have to track negative HP because it's not tied to your Constitution score anymore.
Mm.
It's just tied to your resolve points. So if you still have a resolve point left, you can gain 1 HP, um, and it'll allow you to take your turn as normal.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay.
You take another hit, you're gonna go down without resolve points, right?
Doesn't matter if you kill him right now. Right now.
And if I have my turn as normal, then I'm definitely chugging that fucking uh serum.
All right. So what's the plan?
He'd also get his third photon, right?
Going unconscious, I think, knocks you out of stellar mode.
It does.
Ripperoni.
So
So
that
Ripperoni.
yeah, I'm basically just gonna use the healing serum and then just kind of stand up and cry for a second. Not really. Let's see.
all right.
How do you use the serum?
You're gonna stagger up, get back on your feet, and put your hands
3d8.
up. You're ready for round 2.
There we go. Oh, you bitch.
That's not bad.
Oh, I don't need to give you 38 temporary. Whoops.
Well, did it roll
So
for
that.
the entire? Oh, I did.
Okay. So 19 HP on top of the one that you just got.
Yes.
Wow. So you.
15?
Hmm? What did you say, Mike?
I said it puts him at what, 15, right?
That puts him at 20.
Shit.
Yeah, 19 plus his one from resuscitating himself, pretty much.
Yeah, he was saying there's effectively no such thing as negative HP anymore. It's just
Yeah.
either like conscious or unconscious and dying. Stabilized also. Yeah.
I guess they made
Yeah.
it easier for us.
Yeah. There's a bunch of different ways that you can come back. There's medicine checks. Like Vikesh was attempted to use a med kit. Um, that's a thing you can do. You can straight up just come back on your own, but it takes a ton out of you. Um,
Or you can cast stabilize.
that too. That too. So Mo, as you open your eyes once again, you're no longer in the process of dying. That white light is gone away. Breathe to life, laying on the ground. You chug that potion real quick and stagger back up to your feet, feeling like shit.
And that is where I'll end.
Gotcha. So that Estachide is now pissed uh, at the two of you, Kithix and Vikesh. Um, but because it's right in front of Vikesh, it's going to try and deliver a fat kick,
Ooh.
and a
Ooh,
25 is a hit for 15 damage, partially absorbed. So that puts you into hit point damage, just barely. That's going to end this guy's turn. Kithix.
I am gonna take 2 shots at him with my pistol.
Okay.
Are you kidding me?
No
Are
fucking
you
way.
fucking kidding me?
I've never seen.
Snake eyes on a 2d20s.
I
What are the odds of that?
cannot believe it.
Holy shit. I'm starting to feel bad. I'm starting to feel real bad.
Let's do some quick math.
I haven't landed a hit in 2 turns. So.
What are the chances
So
of rolling 20 times 20, right?
Well, Kithix is you.
so that is a 0.0025% chance.
Oh,
Yeah.
fucking awful. I'm hoping for your rolls to be good.
The 1 in 400 chance.
So
I'm gonna
Duladar, you're seeing
boost.
as Kithix fumbles with his arc pistol.
I got this, Kithix. Don't worry. I'm gonna boost
Please.
my infinity rifle.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm gonna blast.
Gotcha. Let me see that attack roll.
17.
17
Energy.
is would normally be a miss. Um, but since I guess I didn't really explain this well enough for you guys. Those people up on the ridge have been kind of waiting for you guys to point them in the direction of what to do. So I'll give you the benefit of harrying fire, which would add a +2 to that roll, allowing you to hit.
I'd wave to him, but I'm too busy shooting to do so.
So your shot would have missed, but there is a
We are having the best rolls. So.
yeah. So 8 damage to this guy.
Mhm.
Gotcha. Shot would have missed, but as another sniper round slams into this thing's shoulder, pushes it right into the way.
E.
All right, Vikesh, we're back to you.
Why don't I just? I'm not gonna be able to drop my weapon and swap to my axe and attack, right?
Uh,
Dick.
dropping is a free action,
Okay.
and retrieving your axe would be a move action. So you could still drop it, grab it, and attack.
Okay. That's what I'd like to do.
Okay.
And I will again use enhanced communalism
So you get to roll
at the
twice.
at the cost of 1
Oh,
resolve point.
I get to roll twice. Okay.
Yes, thanks to Kithix's guidance. So
Let's
1
hope
resolve
this is
point for
not
that.
awful.
Fingers crossed.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. All right.
Only one roll,
Thanks.
so let's see
Thanks.
the other one.
Thank you, Kithix.
Oh yeah, so we got the bad one out of the way. Now do the good one.
Yeah. Get the nat 20, please.
How do you?
Hit.
Where am I supposed to roll to have these actually be decent? I'm
On your desk where I can't see them. Wink, wink, wink. Holy shit.
Hey,
Oh,
here's an idea, Eric. How about the guy conveniently has 8 AC?
He's being so harried in that fire. He can't.
I just want to see if
He
I want
can't
to see if
move.
the rolling off on my desk will work. What's not these?
Wow. Wasn't that
oh,
the exact same roll in your last two as well?
1 and an
Yeah.
8. Or the 6 and an 8. Yikes. Mo,
Hmm.
new eyes.
Okay.
No, before he rolled a 1 and a 2 and a 3. This time it was a 1 and a 3.
Oh,
Gotcha.
That was the difference.
You can still feel Pharasma's icy claws gripping your soul as you come back to the land of the living.
I'm gonna close the distance while bringing up my shield Uh, and I am going to take a fucking swing with my solar hammer.
Let's see
So
how
you,
that
Back for
goes.
revenge.
you said Pharasma, and my brain said Pharasman Gold.
Ha!
Don't.
Oh, that's funny.
Why do you keep dropping the dice, you piece of shit? Let me roll. That's not what I
It's
tried.
just gonna roll a one anyway.
It's like Eric said, roll on the table.
Piece
The
of shit.
Moe's
Come on.
Revenge.
You piece of shit.
That's a lot of movement.
That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to drag the fucking dice over so I can fucking roll. Fantasy Grounds is not liking any of us today.
You're right. It's fucking not.
But he's flanked, Eric. And Harrying Fire.
He is flanked, so that's a +2 and another 2.
He's all up in my guts.
He is. So even 4 isn't quite enough.
Yep.
And I'm being generous because I'm not so sure that Harrying Fire persists after 1 turn. Alright, Estachide time. Big Vesk versus Big Bug.
Stop
Squish this
hitting my
bug though.
friends.
Yeah. You want to know the number, or do you just want me to say it's a hit?
How
Because
bad is it?
it's a 29.
Is it
Yeah.
Stop
Why even
hitting
bother
my
wearing armor? They just.
That's a good question. It's like playing Dark Souls, right? You take all the armor off.
I feel like we're all playing Dark Souls together.
Certainly feels like it.
Oh,
Which one of us were the chosen undead?
yeah, none of you right now.
I want to be Giant Dad. I want easy mode.
That's okay. I wasn't targeting you before, but he rolled minimum again. So
Oh,
that is 11 damage. So that should put you at 13 hit points.
13 health or 13 stamina?
13 HP. You've all dipped
Oh.
into your health points at this point, except for you, Kithix. You little coward. Hey, little coward, you're up.
I'm going to again attempt 2 attacks on him.
Just
Actually,
go
I'm
for
gonna
one.
I'm gonna step 1 closer to my good buddy here, and then I'm gonna take 1 attack.
I was gonna say that -4 is fucking you. Just go for one shot.
15 against the AC.
EAC. That is a. Let me check the defense real quick. That is a miss.
Even though he's flanked.
Does flanking apply to range?
I don't know actually.
I doubt it.
It did for Rogues and Pathfinder, didn't it?
Under specific circumstances.
Right.
Yeah.
Pretty sure there's a specialized feat for it.
And it does.
Yeah.
It does for 5th edition, damn it.
Fuck you. Troops dead. Dueladar, please.
I'm trying, man.
Please.
Charge.
Please.
Boost up my rifle and put another blast through him.
Vex
Fucking
Mythoclast
die.
noises.
Fucking die.
Oh my god.
see if I can roll higher than a 4.
Ah,
I didn't know this would be a boss fight, Eric.
I didn't either. I thought it was just going to be like 15 minutes and we're good. But here we are.
None
There's
of
a
us can roll.
there's a sound of
Oh,
you in the distance as you miss, and
oh,
Vikesh,
please,
please bury your
please,
fucking axe.
I'm
please,
going to use
tactical great
enhanced
axe.
communalism.
Oh, yes, yes.
Oh my god.
Fucking finally.
Well, I used my ability, so roll again. Maybe you'll get a 20.
Just in case.
Oh,
Still good
finally.
though.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. 11 damage. Fucking
It's
solid.
still alive.
Iggy, look
You
out.
sink that great axe into this thing's chitin, and it spews up bug fluid. Um,
Pressurized blood bug fluid.
There was far too much glory in that kill, guys.
and
Oh.
as it schlicks out as you retrieve your axe, this thing is looking very haggard.
And pissed off.
Oh, it's still alive.
It's
Mhm.
Still
still
alive.
alive. Mo, Mo,
Look
Kill
out, it's
it.
still alive.
Ah!
come on! You're being flanked. This is the first turn. Those
He's taking
your
the
your
first time
fellas
he's
on the
taking
ridge.
damage.
Your fellows on the ridge are giving harrying fire again, so that's a +2. So you're hitting at a +4
Ah!
if you decide to hit.
If I decide to hit,
I don't know. You're looking contemplative over there. Contemplative.
yeah, I am contemplating, or because
Uh,
please cooperate with me, please. I'm just trying to make 2 attacks with my solar weapon, and this thing is being.
just make.
There we go.
Woo!
Okay,
Oh.
one hit. Fuck,
All right.
man.
So that's a 28, and then adding 4 to 12, that's a 16 on this thing's kinetic armor class. All right, so that's gonna miss, but you're getting 1 hit in with your solar weapon. Please, please.
Oh my god.
oh, yeah. Mo, how do you do
Holy
this?
shit.
Mo, how do you do it? How do you avenge your own death?
Pummeling.
Pull out the Uno card.
Just pummeling, huh? Just smash, smash,
Going from the
smash.
starting from the skull and bringing it down.
He's gonna do what he did to that lady that got retconned.
Oh yeah, that thing that didn't happen.
He's gonna hit it one time to knock it down. He's just gonna start caving its head in.
He's gonna give it the Joel treatment.
No.
Oh, by the time you're finished with this thing, it is a chitinous bloody pulp.
I'll stand up and straighten myself and well, that was fun.
I don't like this mission anymore.
I don't either, Mr. Dulada.
I think Command wants us dead.
I didn't realize I was being sent on a suicide mission, boys.
Neither did we, but we're all suiciding together, apparently.
All right, let's do it. We're in for the.
So-
Let's meet our new friends on the ridge and hope they're not slavers.
Now you fellas are out of combat, and according to what I'm looking at,
Back up.
yes, of course, yeah, you grab your kin killer rifle. Uh, at this point would be a great opportunity to reload all your shit.
I will take that
Yeah.
window and
Reloading.
reload.
Um,
I know there's a nice reload button, but I don't know where it's at.
Yeah, is there a reload button?
I don't think so. That's news to me.
Hmm.
That would be in your actions page.
There's a reload command.
Add weapon, edit list, add ability. No, I don't think so. I think you just got to spam click on those little dots. There's got to be a better way.
I guess where there's the actual command for reload.
There could be. Quick Google search might turn that up. Yeah, you want those open, not checked, I think.
Thinking that there'd be a button to actually just reload. Whatever, I'll figure it out later. Not worth it.
Gotcha. All right, so as you pick up your gear and yourselves, um, you want to start making your way towards your friends on the ridge.
Let's meet our new friends.
All right.
Quite curious,
So-
yes.
As you pick yourselves up and start moving towards that that ridge. It's not the same one pictured on the map. It's a bit away. Um, you're met with a trio of of people looking fairly ragtag. Um, yeah, in front, it's being led by a Shirin, um, and as you get close enough, she pipes up. I'll show you an image of her actually real quick. Seems obvious you're not with the swarm, says the Shirin as she slings her rifle over her shoulder, uh, raises the visor of her dusty, acid-scarred armor. Behind her, the haze clears enough to reveal a centipede-like creature and a heavily augmented android, both similarly armed and armored. Um, and that makes you friends of ours. I'm Etchiax. Who are you, lot? And what brings you to this wreck of a rock?
I'll go ahead and step forward. Pleasure to meet you. We are Midnight Squad of the SDF. We are here on a mission, although apparently it's more than we bargained for.
I saw you, you guys were not doing too hot out there.
We were under the impression this one would be gone by now. Apparently, that's not the case, huh?
Been like this for about a year, actually. SDF, that's Suskalon system, yeah?
You got it.
So I take it they made it towards your way, huh?
Oh, yeah, they're completely doing a number on us in our area. But we're trying to
Well,
stop that.
shit. We got enough problems to deal with here on Chuva.
Clearly.
Well, like I said, I'm Etchiax. She points to the centipede-like creature that some of you recognize as a Bolita. Um, this is Koken and Q, our android friend. Um, we're part of Clade Company. Welcome to Ilum Chuva, I suppose.
Blade Company, is that like that a mercenary thing?
I wish. We're a bit of a ragtag group of survivors. But there's going to be more time for talk. We have a base not too far away from here. I recommend we get off the surface
Yeah, sure
quickly.
beats the acid rain.
Yeah, you're telling me. Uh, she's gonna kind of glance over the four of you. Looks like you guys got your protections on already. Smart move. Try to keep those on. We're gonna need them.
You got it. Lead the way, ma'am.
Mm. Uh, that means you came here on a ship, right?
Yeah,
Gotcha. Is it locked up?
I was just
we
gonna
got the
ask,
keys.
is there a docking area at the base? Sweet.
I
Would
don't
it be
think you
safe
could
to
get your ship to where we are.
Oh,
But you don't have to worry about that too much. The swarm tends to go after the organic stuff.
there. That's what I
They tend to
figured.
leave stuff like that alone,
Figured that would be safe.
pretty much. Just don't forget where you parked it. Hmm. All right.
Great landmarks, though.
Uh, so
We can mark
he,
it on our data pad so we don't lose it.
yeah, you could. So as she turns around and begins moving off, Koken and Q follow suit. Um,
Have we started marching on yet?
Yes. Uh,
As we're marching on, I'm gonna fall back a bit and start matching speeds with Kithix. Get next to him. I'm gonna nudge him. Hey Kithix, is that one your type?
Too early to tell.
She seems rough around the edges, just like you.
Yeah, yeah. I'm keeping an eye out. Don't worry.
All right. Maybe she's maybe she believes in highlights too. She can convert you.
Uh,
that
maybe.
you can kind of see her tilt her head back as if she's listening or looking back at you or turning back around. And you
Oh
guys end
no.
up marching for about a mile before Echiax uh, shows a sort of chasm in the rock and leads you down. Uh, very down, way down. Um, you know, be careful. Try to keep those environmental protections on or charged if you can. There's a lot of heavy metal in the air right now. Uh,
As soon as she
Getting
says
a
that,
little fierce.
Megadeth pops up.
Yeah. Um, absolutely. Now, Clade Company's gonna love you. We've got our head, a fellow named Heskimo. He kind of runs the operation here. uh,
Can't wait to meet him.
yeah,
Sounds like a great fellow.
I'm sure he'll be excited to meet you. Uh, but yeah, it gets kind of hard to breathe down here sometimes. We're going to be marching for a while, so let's get comfortable, get to know each other a little bit.
Sure. You want to go first?
Since he's so graciously volunteered me to. Where to start? Where to start?
Well, we can start light. How long have you guys been down here? You said a year, but were you here before that?
Oh yeah, no, I've lived on Ilum Chuva my whole life pretty much. I used to be a mechanic, ended up working at the Oods starship port actually, and then all this went down.
There went the neighborhood, huh?
It sure did. When shit hit the fan, I managed to grab a couple of survivors and we jumped down into the sewers. Lived down there for a month or two, making little surface runs every now and then, making sure it was safe.
Swarm didn't go to the sewers at all.
Sometimes they did, but they're more interested in the what once was wealth of organic material on the surface.
Hmm.
Uh, there, I learned to modify my exocortex. Actually, really saved our asses a couple times, but thankfully we met up with Heskimo there and his group of Bolitas in the sewers, and thus was born Clade Company, the Resistance, I guess.
There's a happy story here. All's not lost yet.
Oh, hold on, she's gonna hold out her arm to try and stop everyone from moving forward as a bit of rock in the wall shatters and some lava starts to kind of spew out onto the ground. Uh, she'll make the motion to double back. Q and Koken get the message pretty quick. We're gonna have to take a way around.
You did that like
Detour.
this happens often.
It does. Yeah, no, it's been getting more and more inhospitable here lately. Uh, I'm sure you saw those tick things on the surface when you were coming down in your ship.
Mm-hmm. We did.
They're massive. Can't miss them. Yeah, those things. They suck everything out of the earth. It makes this place a literal hell at some points.
Hmm.
That's enough about me. What about you lot?
Oh well, us. Well, you're in luck. Like I said before, we're Midnight Squad, possibly the best damn squad in the SDF.
Is that
Just very,
right?
just
The
very
SDF?
under equipped. Just very under equipped. We don't have much.
She'll show off her hodgepodge armor along with Culkin and Q's. Tell me about it.
But you make do it what you got. Anyways, I don't believe we've introduced ourselves completely. I'm Duladar. Guess you could say I'm the acting commander here. You've got the lovely fellow who was surrounded by the swarm earlier. That's Mo.
I'll kind of clear my rough throat and nod.
You're tougher than you look, Mo.
We'll get there.
The Sheeran eyes get drawn to Kithix. Stares at you kind of oddly for a Sheeran.
Do
Longingly.
a little bow, like I'm Kithix. I'm
Sorry, Kithix, not Kithix.
more of a mystic person as opposed to a gun person. Hence the spectacle back there.
I see.
And last but not least, we've got our fresh blood over here. Go on, introduce yourself.
Gosh, six scar, the blood scale, seeker of enlightenment, the quick claw of the void, the crimson prime, tooth of the shining star. Sent here by the Vescarium to assist. I'm the pilot.
What is all
All
this?
right, all right.
God damn, you're just supposed
Oh,
to give her your name, not your blood type.
that is my name.
What? All of that is one name?
That's my name.
I know
Yeah.
the I
Sorry.
know the Vesk have crazy names. I don't remember them being that long.
Yeah,
Well,
Maybe because I
they
didn't
take
talk
a
to
lot
them
of
so
pride in
much.
their accomplishments.
That they do.
She'll kind of scratch her head. I'll try to remember that. Uh, well, it'll be nice to have some actual trained soldiers here for a bit. Um, you lot never did answer my question though. Why are you here? You said a mission, but that's awfully vague.
you're looking
Yeah, I
for
mean,
that thing, right?
it's no real secret. We're here for a
Professor.
for some professor at some university that knew something about the swarm. It's called Zipper University or something like that.
Zipper University.
Shut up. What's the name of it? You know the name of it. I
Someone's
was
got to know it.
I was more excited getting here versus the actual name of the university.
Zesh University. You must be thinking of Zesh University, Duladar.
Yeah, that's the one.
You think something there might give you information about the swarm?
There was a professor there that seemed to know a good bit about the swarm, and so
Huh,
we're hoping his notes would have some answers as to how we can deal with it.
gotcha.
That's the best lead the SDF has now, so that's what we're out here on this near suicide mission for.
Hmm,
It tells you how important it is.
important indeed. As you each continue walking through these crags, caverns underneath the surface of Ilimchuva, um, the Belita Koken um, eventually pipes up. You know, I don't want to be left out. um, Koka, Koken, Belita. Um, It's not a whole lot to say. Uh, yeah, that. I guess I lost my home, and
Losing
that's
our
about it.
homes here.
Yeah, I know I'm not special. We had a good thing going until those things on the surface started drilling in. But yeah, that's pretty much all there is.
You didn't
Uh,
live on the surface before?
Not particularly. I had a group. We preferred the underground.
See,
Yeah, most Bolitas don't do light too well. Um,
I believe you're the first Bolita I've ever seen. Interesting.
well, I sure am a sorry specimen.
Oh, don't be too hard on yourself, sir. We all have a
Very good
purpose in the
work.
universe. You definitely helped us out. You definitely were there right when we needed you.
Good to have that attitude after a while. Yeah. They'll you guys will continue walking even more. You guys have walked miles at this point underground through these uh, toxic air filled uh, tunnels and caverns, but not once has Q said anything. Um,
I'll kind of gesture to him. Like, is there something wrong with his speech drive?
First off, that's racist because they don't have speech drives. They vocal cords, excuse you.
Oh, oh, you said
Um,
android, not cyborg. My bad.
that's-
There's not.
Cyborg's just going up the scale on how
What's
much
the difference?
more like flesh
Cyborg is
there
more
is.
human. Android is complete machine type. Cyborg is part machine, part human. You're going backwards.
If it doesn't have a
Never
hot.
seen an android before?
No,
Oh, come on. You've got to have seen an android before. Like Sister
probably.
Spark?
Ah, yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
you saw. Yeah. I'm sorry, I've already forgotten what you tried to ask Q.
Oh, is if he speaks?
You just
Q's speech drive was broken or
Q.
it needs an update.
Hey,
Does your
stranger, can you talk?
does your speech drive work?
Are you disabled?
Hey, you! Is your speech drive disabled?
In a
The latest patch, buddy.
in a
Do you
bit
need
of
a
a monotone
firmware update?
voice, similar to that of Sister Spark. Um, yes, Mo, I can speak.
Oh, that's terrific. Just only speak when you need to. I see.
Hmm.
He just had nothing to say, Mo.
Yeah, he continues walking along with the rest of you.
You'll have to excuse him. Him being at death's door really did a number on his brain cells.
It doesn't even look like he registers what you're saying to him, Dulador.
Now, who's the racist now?
Still you.
Who is this racism everyone's talking about?
Who is this?
Who is Ray and why is he covered in cysts? Someone needs to take those off of him.
Oh no!
Man, probably Ray Romano.
Oh no!
Why so much more passion for Ray Romano?
Mm, sounds fun. I don't even know who Ray Romano is.
That's
the
the
guy
that's
from
the
Everybody
stuff
Loves
that you
Raymond.
put on the crust.
Yeah.
PMag.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's the other part of the Romajan.
Hmm.
So, is there anything special about Q's attire? Is he
Uh,
just clad in damaged armor too?
yes, he does look. He's like I said before, heavily augmented. He's got much more equipment on him to make it more combat efficient. Um, as you two are walking, Etchiax is going to kind of fall back and grab the two of you by your shoulders and kind of pull you away while still moving forward with the group. Uh, you know, probably shouldn't goad him like that.
Everything all right, bro?
Why?
Well, it's not polite, first off, but uh, he's had a tough time since we dragged him into the sewers. Lost his whole family in the attack. Uh, he had a partner and 3 kids. Now it's just the swarm.
That would take a toll on someone.
Yeah,
Everyone, even.
no, we're not all okay here. So just keep that in mind.
Appreciate the warning. But now that we're here, we're gonna make sure that we solve your guys' problem while we're here. That's what the SDF does, after all.
He's gonna chuckle and shake her head.
We'll kill every last bug on this planet if we have to. One will leave this planet some way or another.
I'm gonna look back at Kithix. Uh, no, I'm kidding.
I'm gonna rib you when you do that. You wanna not take my words out of context? We're heroes, not monsters.
I just wanted to be sure.
So as you continue another probably half an hour through the underground of Ilimchuva, um,
Jesus Christ, it's a long way down.
yeah, no, trust me, it's safer this way, says Etchiax. Um,
Makes sense.
you find
Makes
yourself
sense. But
emerging into a fairly large cavern. Um, you can hear what sounds like a generator thrumming in the background. There's uh, some LED strips lighting up portions of the cave. Um,
They've got a gamer set up.
yeah, they're RGBs. Um, and you can hear and see uh, people moving boxes, some pieces of equipment, um, and this encampment reminds those of you that were on Suskalon of your oh damn, what was the fort's name?
Fort Rannick, that's the name of it.
Mhm.
Oh shit, good job, Duladar. Fort Rannick, a mix between a military outpost and a refugee camp. Um,
Could I forget? Ooh, nice.
yeah,
It's a
What
cool
the
picture.
fuck is that? The fuck
the
is that in the middle?
that large four-legged,
Yeah,
two-armed.
the swarm guy.
That's no swarm. Stop being racist, damn it.
I've never seen that before. What is that?
Jesus.
They're large. They are large. What you're looking at here is a very motley looking crew. Lots of Shirin and lots of Bolita. But you're also looking at a handful of kind of tall, uh, what I would call ant-like insectoids called Formians, which are the ones you were pointing out in the image.
Which
Um,
one's a bolita then?
Bolitas are the
I think the
centipede-like.
lower end of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I went and did a Google when I heard the name of them. I was like, what the hell's a bolita look like?
Is that
How do you spell that?
the shorter thing
Bolita,
next to it to the
Yeah.
um,
right?
Bolidas.
The shorter thing with the spear in its hand?
Oh, one
Yeah,
of
Yeah,
those.
those.
Okay.
that's the shorter one.
But you're also looking at some Hans, which are some larger insectoid or insect-like humanoids, um, and a smattering of humans, a pair of Vesk, um, a Lashunta, and even a half-orc. Um,
Hey,
No
nearly
Skittermanders? Whack.
no Skittermanders.
racist.
Nearly everyone in the cavern is wearing some sort of armor, uh, as well as a backpack, and they are armed. Um,
Well, of
even
course they
those
have
that are
arms.
no, of course. Uh, even those that are performing innocuous tasks are armed. Um, the feeling you get is much like uh, Fort Rannick and Fort Gallant, if you can remember. Um,
Always on alert all the time.
you enter the cavern. There's a murmur of activity that increases as you're led into it. Um, as several of these people uh, give some rather enthusiastic greetings and some surprised exclamations. Is that the military? Uh, towards you all. Um,
I'll nod anyone that makes eye contact with me. Like, how's it
most
going?
everyone. You're like a bobblehead.
That's fine. I'm high out of my fucking mind in pain right now.
Do we need to come ahead and just come out and announce ourselves? Is this one of those kind of moments?
Um, not quite. Most people will return to their tasks uh, quickly, as another Bolita kind of comes from around a corner, um, takes a look at this group and begins making his way over. Um, excitedly, his arms are kind of moving in all directions as he issues a greeting towards Echiax, Q, and Koken. Um, as he gets closer, he looks like this.
Handsome lad.
He is oddly handsome, isn't he?
See another one of these Bolito.
Yes. This is another Bolita. Um, his antennas are twitching, and you can see that one of them is broken off a little over halfway down. As he greets Echiax, Koken, and Q each by name, um, he gives them each a very firm handshake, clearly relieved to see them return safely. Then his eyes turn to the four of you. You're either foolhardy or hell bent on something. Come to this fucking rock. It's pretty clear you don't like the swarm any more than we do.
I'll chuckle at it, and it's surprising to see or to say if we're a little bit of both.
And if you made it here, that means you're competent folk. My name's Heskemu, and I'm sure you've already heard this by now, but we're Clade Company.
Great name.
Thanks. It wasn't my idea. He's going to start moving his arms, gesturing around the cavern as he announces Clade Company. So, what's your business here on Il and Chuva? Maybe we can help each other out.
Well, we are here to go to that university again. Vespa
Zesh.
University, what it was called?
Zesh
University.
Dulada. Zesh.
University.
Yeah, Zesh, that's it.
Zesh Academy. We heard there was a
Hmm.
professor there at some point that did extensive research on the swarm, and he may have, although he may not be there, of course, he may have left some research there that we could search through.
Yeah, not a bad idea, I guess. Um, if I remember right, Vesh University is off to the north. Ah, that puts us in a good position. By us, I mean Clade Company, and he's gonna take a look at your attire Read your pin. The SDF.
And that's us, the Susquehanna Defense Force, or the SDF for short.
Midnight Squad for us specifically, if you'd like.
Well, let's see. So, you've answered one of my questions. It's only fair that if you've got any, I'm more than happy to help answer some of yours.
Sure, you asked what we're doing here, so now I ask what you're doing here.
We're trying to live, fight back, somehow. Or, pretty much everyone's alive on this part of the continent. It's right here. We're, hoping we can keep ourselves safe until the swarm leaves, and then we'll start rebuilding. He trails off in his explanation, and Etchiax picks up where he leaves off. There's more damage than we thought at first. Rebuilding's going to be tough, and we can't even start until the swarm leaves. So for now, we're hoping to fight back enough to become a stinger in their shell and kind of encourage them to leave sooner. Besides, we don't have any ships, so we don't have any way to get off world.
You're not worried that do the opposite and just make them come down on you with their full force and just wipe you out?
As long as we can stay hidden,
S-
hopefully it won't come to that.
Um.
At
hmm.
the observation of not having any ships, Haskamu kind of perks up and then just, no, no. We're ready to wait, so we'll wait it.
Something on your mind?
Nope, I've made it.
Can
Nothing at all.
so are you at all worried that there may not be anything left by the time that they actually do leave?
Yeah, that's the point. I mean, it's not going to be any animals or grass for the most part. That's the whole point of rebuilding. Start small and get bigger.
I mean, aren't the swarm known for killing off the whole planet, making it completely inhospitable?
Then
Something
they
like that
leave.
is a very long time to rebound from.
Yeah. But this is our home, and we're all willing to put in the work.
Well, gotta admire that.
It is very honorable that you'd be willing to stay.
So let's
If
skip to the chase here. You're saying that we could help you. What would it you need help with? Mind you, we're here on a mission, so we're not trying to deviate too hard from that.
I understand. Well,
resources,
since you're
supplies,
here, no, nothing like that. Since you're here, and I understand you have your own goals, uh, that goal of yours is currently blocked in a way, but we can uh, we can discuss that at another time. He's gonna take a look at you all. You all looked incredibly banged
shells.
up, uh, bruised, bleeding, all kinds of injuries on you. Um, yeah, no, it'd be easier to talk with you all once you're feeling a little better. Um, we've got some extra beds. Uh, we can assist with your whatever medical needs you might have a little bit. Um,
But
At
we
the
definitely
at the mention
appreciate
of that, I'll raise one of my forearms. I would definitely appreciate assistance to the medical bay.
you make it sound fancy.
Any help
We
would be
gotta
appreciated.
we got a carved spot out there in the rock for you to lay in.
That sounds better than what we just came from. So that sounds like a 5-star galactic hotel.
I can tend to your wounds, Mo.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
At the end of the day, we don't want to be too imposing on them.
That's true.
That
Uh,
builds too much of a debt that we'd have to pay off.
hmm.
Did you forget about the part that I said the part that I said the universe will repay everything? It's a balancing act. Do I need
Yeah.
to do I need to go on that hour-long talk again? I'm really tired, Duladar. Do I need to?
Not everyone believes in that, Mo, and you know it.
Oh,
The world's
You're
never that
right.
simple.
But it is.
And the last thing a group of survivors need is more mouths showing up to utilize their healing supplies and taking what food they have. Everything comes at a price, usually multiplied in a situation like this.
I see your logic. I'll yield to
4 of
Captain.
you go get yourselves patched up, get some rest, keep your environmental protections charged up, and I'll send for you when we're ready.
All right. Well, in any case, it was a pleasure to meet you, Heska. Moo.
Eskimo, pleasure's all mine. He'll extend all of his hands. Anyone that wants to shake may.
I'll reach out with a few of
Hey.
mine.
Yeah.
He's got a surprisingly firm handshake for a kind of small bug. Um,
I'm not
so,
a bug. I'm covered in fur. I'm a skittermander.
uh-huh. I wasn't talking about your handshake, friendo.
Oh.
So, Kithix, if you would like to go ahead and administer your healing, you can.
I
Uh,
shot.
Yes, please.
and at this point, you guys can kind of move around the camp. Um,
I'm gonna take a pee pee.
mhm. You can move around the camp, and you have the opportunity for a good 8-hour rest.
Yeah, Mo. So after a 10-minute session, you're gonna heal 25 points.
That
Vikesh,
is
if you're wounded, I can tend to your wounds as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. So yeah, it just takes 10 minutes, and you also heal 25.
All right.
Uh,
Nice.
the
No dice
extra
rolls or anything.
the
This
extra
is pretty
points
nice.
don't go or disappear. They don't go into stamina.
they don't. That is just for hit points.
Okay.
But that 8-hour rest will restore your stamina, um, even if you don't have any resolve points. And it also replenishes your resolve points. So I want to see everybody nice and healthy.
You know, Eric, I totally forgot that being a mind breaker, that with all my save or suck spells, if someone, passes the save and nothing happens, they take my mystic level in non-lethal damage.
Would have been nice.
Would have been really nice.
Well, shit.
Damn,
Now
Daniel.
we know.
Yeah, that's my fault for forgetting.
We're sitting in the
Uh,
back room, like, and you just remember this shit. You mean I could have died because you forgot how to use your abilities?
Well, you're fully healed now because of my abilities. So
And I'm
you're welcome.
greatly appreciative of it. Thank you.
oh,
Thank you so much. Single tear.
um, as you guys get healed up and ready to take your big rest, is there anything else you guys want to do before that, or is it just please let me get all my stamina back?
I would like to see if there's anyone that could repair some of the holes in my my clothing, and I'll definitely be changing into the second pair that I have.
Yeah. Looking around, no one seems to be that talented of a seamstress, where they can definitely give it a shot. Uh,
I have no problems with shoddy patches. I just don't want holes.
gotcha. One of the Sheeran takes it off your hands, and you know, you want it back, come and find me. Walks back into one of their tents that they've set up.
I enjoy this the way this place works. And, and that is when I will probably go off and take a nap.
Understood. Very good. Mm,
Big nap. Y'all hear big snores from the mow.
yeah, the whole fucking cavern does.
Little whimpers in between each snore. I survived. Thank you, universe. I survived. I shouldn't have, but I did.
Hey, so after a very well-deserved rest, um, you each wake up to the sound of more equipment being moved around, and what sound like drills, like training drills.
Hmm.
Um, so on your character sheets, you can, I think there's a button to just redo your stamina completely.
Mm-hmm.
It just uses your spend 1 RP to restore HP. You just click that, or to restore SP, I mean, and that should work just fine.
Okay, that clears it all out.
Hmm. Yes, it does. I don't remember if it uses a resolve point or not.
It does.
Yeah, it did.
Okay, cool. So you can go ahead and restore your current to your maximum. So,
If you hold control and use the mouse wheel, you can adjust it that way.
yes. Excellent. But yeah, you each wake up to the sound of people moving, performing various tasks and some training drills going on. Before a different Sheeran pokes its head into your current quarters, your makeshift quarters, and lets you that Heskemu is calling for you.
Appreciate it. Guess we'll go ahead and get moving then. Yeah.
We should. We should.
Hmm. So
Oh
doesn't
Lord.
take you guys too long to get ready before you head out into the Clade Company HQ once again. Um, uh, Heskemu is currently standing around a makeshift table made out of some boxes with um, holographic a holographic map of the city being what's the word,
Displayed.
projected onto this makeshift table. Morning there, SDF.
Good
Hope you
morning.
didn't find the your nap too unrestful. I know it's not very comfortable around here.
We're soldiers.
Well,
We
you're
can
than
sleep
outside.
anywhere.
Better than outside. I like that. Spoken like a Bolita. Standing next to Heskemu is a younger looking Sheeran as well, um, who I also have art for. There's a lot of cool art
Oh,
standing next to him.
Hey.
His hands are kind of in front of him, kind of fidgety. He's wearing some somewhat tattered but nice looking clothes. Um, but yeah, uh, before we start, I don't know if you guys had any more questions or not, other than what what my idea is.
Yeah, we're definitely curious about that.
Sure. You know what? You know why the swarm is still hanging around, not moving on that they normally do.
Hmm, good question. Hescamu's is, I guess you'd call them secondary and tertiary and so on. Sets of arms start to move around frantically. They attacked us months ago by now. They haven't left. There's an awful lot of creatures over in Oods. Not really sure why. We've been thinking about doing some scouting out there. Uh, but between all those swarm patrols they've got and uh, that tick, we call them extractor imagos, it's just too dangerous to get over there. Which is funny, because that's where Zesh University is.
Of course. We'd expect no less.
And that lets me segue into my idea real quick. So, you've got a problem, and we've got a problem. You need to get to Zesh University in Oods, and we want to get there. Only problem is those extractor imagos are in the way. The whole city's western edge is covered in seismic instability. You know, those imagos dig way deep into the core. They raise hell. As he kind of runs his finger along the western edge of the city on the holographic map. Uh, there's been more sinkholes coming around the area, and it's only a matter of time before that whole section just collapses, which makes it a problem for you and us.
I think I see what you're getting at with here.
Hmm.
You want to take down your big tick, huh?
It's not that selfish. What I want to do is I want to attack that nearby imago. We draw its attention, or the swarm's attention, away from the city and your university, and that makes your mission a little easier. And in the process, we get rid of that imago, making the surrounding area safer. Um, problem is they are large, like bigger than a building. You know, you could see them in low orbit, so you know. So what I recommend we do is we send out a strike team consisting of you and some of our forces. Our forces will draw the swarm away from the city and the imago, letting you guys infiltrate, do your business. And it's a win-win for everybody.
So you're willing to get a decoy squad out so we can get in, do what we got to do, and take down your imago.
That is the plan.
Any clue how to take it down once we're in, other than just repulse?
I ain't never been inside one of those things before, but I'm sure once you get in there, if you break a couple of the squishy bits, it'll go down real quick. How does that sound as a plan?
Wait, I'm gonna turn around and look at the rest of Midnight Squad. You hear that, guys? We gotta take down a planet-destroying tick.
Of course we
Add
do.
that, add that to the list, huh?
You know, I'm starting to rethink
Love
me
that.
rejecting that promotion oh so long ago.
I believe we're adding it to the list of cool things to kill. Let's do it.
So,
Come
well,
bragging rights.
there was no way we weren't gonna say yeah to killing it. Whatever lets us tick off the swarm is a bonus in my eyes.
Nah, get it? Tick off.
Yeah,
Good
you see
one,
what I
Mr.
did there.
Doolittle.
Yes, I am. I am good with the linguistics.
I'm gonna clap my lower arms.
Not in public. Don't do that.
Not in public.
Um, and he's gonna like kind of take two of his fists and kind of like lightly tap the Sheeran next to him in the chest. Uh, I was looking around. I remember you said something about Zesh last night. Turns out this Sheeran right here graduated from there, so he
Really?
might be some use to you.
Top of this
Uh,
class, I hope.
I'll pull out one of my books and start. Do tell.
do
What's your
tell.
name, sir?
Um, the Sheeran looks out of place and a little nervous, uh, but he does compose himself, almost like he's giving a speech. Uh, my name is Jadvada. Um, and all I heard from Haskamu is that you've been looking for some research.
We have.
Whose research?
There was a professor of the Zesh Academy. The name is in our data pad. I'll pull that out. Fucking didn't fucking write it down fast enough.
Ooh, damn. Galchak.
How do you spell that?
Galchak.
Yeah, we're looking for Galchek's notes on the swarm. Apparently, he was a big brain over there that knew a lot about him.
Hmm. Well, that is quite the coincidence. Um I attended one of his anthropology classes. Um, he if I could get a map of the university, I could point you to his office. I know it's in the main academic building. That at least. Hold on, I'll just wait until Daniel comes back. I didn't see where he went.
Bathroom.
Bathroom, probably.
He wrote it in the fantasy grounds chat.
I got so much shit covering my screen, I can almost never see that chat window.
It's fine. I'll tell you now that he said it there. He said it
Per-
there.
Perfect. Um, I wasn't particularly fond of Professor Galchek's class in the first place, but um, I do remember being in his office. He had a quite the collection of relics. Um, if I remember right, I believe he had one that he would rant about constantly, a sort of weapon. He said it was blessed by Hylax herself,
Woohoo! The
although I
good
have no
lady's
idea.
here again. Yeah.
He'll kind of rub his bug forehead as you exclaim over that. Um, but that I'm afraid that's all I can think of right now. Um, Shut up, Jazzy. Goodness, you cute little bitch. I'm so surprised you guys can't hear that.
No, not at all.
It's crazy.
Filtering, man, filtering. It is very effective. I mean, I've been washing clothes this entire time, and I'm pretty sure stream nor you guys have heard anything.
Nope.
No, I haven't. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Filters.
Well, we'll keep Jedvada here around in case he thinks of anything else. that big brain of his. Um, so I can count you all in.
Of course, we've never said no to a mission yet.
Based on what Etchiax told me, you might want to start.
At the very least,
Not
this will be a
yet.
good story to take back to the Adari.
Yeah, let's hope you don't die before then.
If I die, I'll go back to the Adari.
Whatever you say, Four Arms. All right. Well, we're not putting this plan into effect for. I need some time to get a group together, supply them, and figure it out. So
Is we or you mentioned whenever we were walking in, we heard drills like military style drills,
mhm,
right?
correct. When you
Would it
guys woke up, they were holding those.
would it be out of place to offer assistance for any of the training that you need? Maybe, I mean, we may have some information that could help.
Oh shit, sorry, Jessica. I mean, if you want to, you go for it. These are mostly civilians. They've been here for as long as we have, pretty much. These are the survivors, so they're pretty tough. It's mostly just fire training, um, keeping everyone fit.
I'd gladly help with that. The more capable arms you have, and the more capable shots, the more the easier it is to survive.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll try to get my best out there as our decoy squad. Um, but while you're waiting, we do have. Uh, you're gonna take a look at your gear. We do have some equipment every now and then we grab from the surface. Swarm don't seem to care much for tech, but
Yeah, do tech runs.
we need everything we can get. Um, but yeah, you got any UPBs? We'll be happy to trade them for you. Uh, whatever you need. Well, whatever we have, I should say. You know where to find me if you need anything. Jadvada is gonna sheepishly move off, uh, while Heskamu keeps looking over his holographic map.
I'll bow and then start making my way out.
All right, boys, time to head back to the surface.
Do you plan on
Yes.
do we want to go on an equipment run this right now, Mr. Duladar?
Do you see?
Hold your horses, hold your
Do
horses,
you see
says
what we're holding
Heskamu.
here?
Nah, trust me, you don't want to do an equipment run right now. Most of the
Why's
stuff
that?
that's around here we've already scavenged. We keep going further and further out. We've got stuff here for you to trade, though. Can't have you risking your lives for a bucket of bolts and some scrap.
You see, we're what you call soldiers, not merchants. We ain't got nothing you guys would want. We're
We got
soldiers of fortune,
UPBs.
not fortune.
Quite
Mr.
sure what
Dula,
the difference is there. Ow!
we do
Fucking what the
I do
fuck?
have some UPBs if anybody needs to.
I'm sorry. My cat just engulfed my fucking pinky toe. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Now.
Stupid.
Destroy the cat.
Destroy the fucking cat. Um, but yeah, so in Clade Company, they do have equipment to trade, um, but it would expressly be with UPBs. Credits aren't worth a whole lot.
imagine money has no
Understandable.
value here.
That I've
Um,
got 0.
oh, no UPBs for you.
Too bad I've only got 987 UPBs.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure most of the stuff they're offering that they have that they're not currently using is
John says hi, by the way.
oh, hi John.
Wait,
You can also trade equipment, but that's going to be like the normal selling rules, so you probably won't get a whole lot of value out of most stuff. Uh, um, but taking a look at the stuff that they do have access to, they've got some serums of healing, um, some med kits, med patches. They also have a cache of supplies that includes a whole case of frag grenades, though they're all Mark One. Mm,
I'll offer
they've
up
got
some UPBs for some of those healing serums.
okay. If I remember correctly, those are 50 credits apiece for the Mark Ones.
Okay.
Let's consult the Hidden Truth, my favorite website. They're also offering. They have some armor in stock um, that they've managed to grab, uh, namely 2 suits of officer ceremonial plate,
What?
hmm which is a heavy armor, um, typically used for honor guards or parades. Um, and you can see a stack of identical rifles sort of behind the crate of grenades. Um, these are auto target rifles. Ah, as well as some suits of business station wear,
Um,
which is armor.
is it troop or commander?
For
The armor.
this is officer.
Uh, well, there's a different one. There's the troop version, which is level 1, and then there's this commander version. Oh, I see it. So there's one in between.
Hmm
Oh, okay.
Yeah, officer. Um, and if you're interested, the auto target is an automatic rifle that deals a d6. Uh, not sure if that is. Not sure if they've got anything scavenged that you guys would be interested in, but it is there.
Um. So, like I said, definitely on those healing serums. Just let me know how much.
they have are just Mark One frags.
Hmm A whole case of them, 22.
Three.
Yeah, so these Mark 1 healing serums are 50 credits a piece.
EAC
Um,
plus 6.
50
6
UPBs,
plus
you
2.
oh yeah, my apologies. 50
Huge.
UPBs for the healing serums.
Ah. Um. And how much is this ceremonial officer plate? Or
The officer plate, you'd have to give them 2,275 UPBs.
2,275. Fuck! Okay.
You just bought armor.
I know, but this is better!
What type of armor is it? Light, heavy?
Heavy.
Ceremonial officer plate is heavy, but the station business wear is light armor.
Station wear.
Although it costs 2,600.
a station wear flight suit, or is it something else?
No, it's business station wear. It's
Oh, I see. Station wear business.
mhm,
There it is. Level 5 armor.
yeah.
Stop licking me, dog.
These are some very casual looking suits with some surprising durability.
Weaker than my armor.
Very.
Logo. But it probably looks nice. Real snazzy.
All right.
So,
Healing
who's
serums.
all grabbing stuff? Or trading stuff, I suppose.
They don't have anything really worth grabbing.
I'm getting 2 healing serums.
No
Okay.
UPBs.
Yeah. Thick sits in poor.
Do you guys want anything? I've got a few UPBs here.
Nah.
We could always.
Do you need something or not?
I do not.
Because
Hence why I said nah.
you've been you've been exclaiming your lack of UPBs. I'm a person with UPBs and no want for them.
I do not desire anything.
With this conversation going on, I'll get 2 more healing serums.
Gotcha.
So grand total of 4 now.
That'll save someone's life, probably.
Those all Mark 1 serums?
They are, yeah. None of the Mark II stuff.
Fuck that. I ain't buying no Mark 1 serums.
The person operating the trade desk, like, oh, fucking sorry. We don't make them, we just grabbed them.
I understand. It's just you
No,
guys
buddy,
need
I
that
don't
more
think you
than we
do
do.
understand. I risk
The
my
guy,
ass for these serums.
the guy
Look,
operating
man,
this.
cry
Oh,
me
here,
a
let me get all
river.
those. Let me get all
We're
those
all
things.
fucking
Oh,
soldiers. I don't want to
He,
hear your
he's gonna
sniveling.
he's gonna lift his leg up onto the table, and it's got fucking acid burns all over it. It's barely usable.
Cry me a fucking river. I've lost my larval mouth. I've been fighting my whole fucking life. Have you been blown up?
I nearly got
Yes,
swallowed. If that
How
means
many
anything.
times?
too many.
I've probably got you beat, bud.
Can
Can't
either
be too many, you asshole. Quit being 12. Grow up.
I
Fuck
could
you, DM. You're not part of this. This is me and your NPC.
Mo.
I was gonna say I could blow up in a nuclear explosion if you want.
Only under
No.
the right conditions. Anyways, I appreciate the offer for your gear, but I feel like you guys need it more than we do.
All right. Well, we'll always I'll be in the same spot if you ever want to come back and argue.
Sure
Swap
thing.
some war stories.
What's your name?
Bob.
Bub.
Shit. No, this is a human. Don't ask for names, dickhead. I'm
All
not
right,
prepared.
all right, Bubbert. We'll talk to you later.
Bobbert, fuck you.
Now we're heading up to the surface to go scrounging.
My name is as you're walking away,
Slim
he's yelling at
Shady.
you. My name is
Slim Shady.
my name.
Oh Jesus.
So Duladar, why are you heading up to the surface again?
Because we ain't got shit else to do, so we might as well.
So, like Heskemu explained, there's not a whole lot here within a decent radius that hasn't already been picked clean.
I get that. I want to go grinding. Don't you get it? I'm solo leveling.
Uh-huh.
Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you. Get out of my fucking game. Good
Let him
fucking
go
bye.
solo level. See how he does.
Good fucking bye.
I want to go cry.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. You pull that you pull that shit again.
what could I say? I'm a beater. I beat things.
Mo, you expressed some interest in assisting with some drills.
Yes.
Okay. That's pretty easy for you to do since you've been an SDF soldier for a lengthy amount of time. Uh, your military knowledge is much appreciated to this small group. Uh, you're able to correct some firing stances, and everyone seems to be ogling you.
Oh, hello.
You're weird here.
I'm gonna pull my mask on a little bit tighter. It's like, don't look at me.
Oh,
Oh, he's
oh,
shy.
oh, he is shy. So what about the rest of you?
What are you
There's
doing, Kithix? I always got to keep my eye on you to see what you're doing.
Why are you keeping your eye on me?
I keep an eye on all my squad mates.
I don't have anything in particular I need to do. Like I said, I'm not doing any shopping.
None of us have anything to do.
I want to go get my clothes after helping.
I'll play with my fuzzy dice.
This
Already.
feels
What I'll do.
dumb. We're idle.
T-posing.
We didn't
Tossing
spend
your fuzzy
27.
dice.
We didn't spend 27 days on a ship to come here and be idle even more.
Yes, we did.
No, we're here for a smash and grab, not a smash and wait.
Well, that's turned into smash, wait, smash and grab, leave. You know how in games you got an objective, sometimes they'll just fit a new objective in between. This is one of those times.
Gonna walk back over to Heskimo.
Gotcha. A couple hours pass, and as you head back over to talk to Heskimo, um, he's grabbed Q, Koken, and Echiax, along with four other Clade Company members, two Sheeran and two more of the Bolito. Hey, Duladar, welcome back. What can I do for you?
I'm gonna keep it real with you here. We're not used to this whole sitting around idly thing. Is there anything you need done or something?
Itchy trigger finger.
That's how we've been our whole tour, so it's easier to keep it that way.
Yeah, I knew a couple people that had itchy trigger fingers and went up top before they were supposed to. They didn't come back. So we figure it's more important to bide our time and strike when it's safe rather than not. We're not exactly on our turf anymore.
You got any scouting going on or anything?
No scouting parties out right now, but you came back at a good time. He's gonna take a look back, looking at this new group. This is gonna be your escort.
Few familiar faces here.
Yeah, those three are some of the best. They'll get you where you need to go, get you to where you need to go, and hopefully they'll draw off enough attention for you. Uh,
We appreciate you sticking your necks out for us.
well, you're sticking your necks out for us too. It's only fair.
Agreed.
You go round up your crew, and I think we're ready to start this.
Thank the heavens. I'm gonna go wander around and go see where they're all meandering at.
Yeah, it's not that big a cave. What's Vikesh been doing?
Just been kind of readying my gear and observing people.
Fuck
Gotcha.
off.
All right. As you're people watching a little bit, Duladar comes up and, well, he's ready to go. So I guess that means you're ready to go.
Right. I am ready as ever.
Gotcha.
Waiting stuff sucks.
I agree. That goes for the Kithix and Mo as well. Duladar gathers you up, brings you back to Eskimo and your group. Um, Now Etchiax has taken stand in front of the holographic map with Heskemu off to the side. Um, looks like a hair.
Cut it out.
Uh-oh, dog problem, Michael?
Sit.
Dog
Sit your ass
problem.
down and you behave.
No, I'll wait. Hold on, I need like a stick so I can turn my light on and off real quick like teachers do. Get your attention. Oh, look, you can see her. He's picking her up.
You need to stop it before I Last of Us 2 choking dog. You'll be
Jesus.
asking Mr. Blue Sky why. H-time
Am I gonna
fucker.
walk her over? No,
There you go.
they're gone. But Etchiax is now standing in front of the holographic map. Welcome back, Midnight Squad.
You got it.
That's your
Yep.
fancy name.
It's a designation.
Hmm. So, the plan here is that we have sort of mapped out the underground around the area. So that's going to help us avoid swarm detection until we need to be detected. Um, Make sure that when you guys are finalizing your preparations, that you're ready to be gone for at least 2 days. Because we got to walk pretty good distance. Um, your protections should be charged up. Uh, Everything should be. She takes a look around the room, making sure Clade Company people have all their stuff ready to go. They do. All right, let's do this.
Yes, let us.
Clade Company, lead the way. So now the 4 plus 7,
11.
11. The 11 of you should be make your way towards a set of takes a look around the room tunnels. Sorry, Jesse. And you begin the long march north to that extractor imago. Mm. And as you guys keep marching, uh, some of the Clade Company groups start asking you about what it was like on Suskalon.
Well, easiest way to word it, the end of the world.
Couldn't have been worse than what happened here.
Yeah. Those those two responses do not inspire joy with the with the Clade Company, but they understand. Um, they've
Joyous
all
about
been
the
through some
swarm
shit.
destroying worlds.
Yeah, after that it gets pretty quiet for the next couple of hours. Everyone's just
real
moving
joy is
silently.
The real joy is us bringing the fight back to them and destroying their big ticks, right? Yeah.
Uh, some
First
of the
victory, if there ever was one.
some of the company gets little smirk at that. Uh, and over the course of the day, as you continue marching, um, the further you get, the more frequent these tremors that evolve into earthquakes start to happen. Um, every now and then you end up pulling one of the Clade Company members out of the way of some falling debris. Um, until finally uh, you guys reach the end of the day. Almost there. Um, Etchiax posts up at the front and hey everyone, it's getting kind of late. Um, I say we take a rest here and get situated for tomorrow. Uh, Sleeping is uncomfortable in the tunnels, um, as you guys have to sleep with your armor on to keep your protections not suffocate in the toxic atmosphere. Um, but night passes and leads to cave day, you assume, since you're still underground. Um, uh, Continuing your march even further, you start moving up until eventually crawling your way out into the surface. Bu- bu- bu-
Oh God. Right.
It is bright and deserty here.
Luckily, I got
Um,
a mask.
and I
Pretty
can
comfy under there.
uh, I'll save this image. This thing is as you kind of emerge, uh, you start getting a little closer, and finally, only a few hundred yards away, there is a massive insectile carapace that rises uh, up into the kind of smoggy sky. Um, it resembles a or a starship-sized tick with its head plunged into the cracked earth and its abdomen incredibly swollen. Um, it's got these kind of six spindly, well, spiny legs that can hardly graze the ground. It's so rotund. Um, and as you watch it, you can see these plumes of caustic smoke emerge from vents on its back. Uh,
I don't
that
suppose
you
we have enough Vaseline to smother it.
nor a matchstick big enough.
Damn.
Um, yeah, this thing's disgusting. It kind of waggles its appendages and kind of shoves its head deeper into the planet. And at this point, you can smell through your environmental protections this weird exhaust. You can notice that the temperature around it is slightly warmer. Um, HGX gets Clade Company and advises you to all take a crouching position while she explains that there's a series of these small openings on the Imago's abdomen, um, and very matter-of-factly says that those vents let that thing breathe. So spiracles for those of you that understand insect anatomy. Um, so that would probably be your best point of entrance.
Well, that just sounds
Going-
absolutely terrific.
We're going inside of it. Guess we gotta kill it from the inside, huh?
As she tells you that, I'd like everyone to make me a life science check. Um, Kithix, you can add a +4 to your check.
18 then.
18. What else are we looking at? 10, a 17, and 16. Gotcha. Minimize. All right. So you can't really glean anything else from what she's saying. Just get in through the spiracles, pretty much. That's going to be easy. Um, so, Midnight Squad. What we're going to do is we know that there is a sort of intact building about half a mile uh, away from that thing. So we're going to get there and raise hell, trying to get the swarm's attention. Um, that'll hopefully draw any swarm that are around that thing over to us and give you the window that you need.
Crazy
Sound
enough
good?
to work.
Sounds insane, but yes.
You've got to be a little crazy to live out
That's
here.
actually good.
You've got to be crazy to go inside the giant planet devouring tick too. So yeah, we're all crazy here.
She'll eye Kithix, waiting for him to agree or disagree. Nods his head. All right.
Certainly don't live here, but
You don't gotta live here to be a hero here, Kithix.
Don't you want a statue, Kithix? You could get a
What?
statue if you do this.
Statue. I want a whole monument.
Yeah, where's the fun in that? She's gonna kind of walk up to Kithix and kind of slap you on the shoulder before getting a decent bit away, pulling out a fucking missile launcher
What the
and
fuck?
launching it. Yeah, hell
okay.
yeah, and launching it at that building that they were talking about.
Wait, what the hell? I thought they were gonna go to the building. Why are they destroying the building?
Gotta
That's
draw
the
the swarm there
lady.
first. As
Oof.
she fires that rocket at the building, she'll turn back. That explosion should give you all the time you need to get in and get out. We'll try to keep him occupied as long as we can. She's gonna shrug that uh, missile launcher off her shoulders into the dirt and order Clade Company to move out.
Well, I guess that's all cue, Captain.
Come on, Midnight. We can't let them have all the fun now.
Ah!
It's our turn to be big heroes.
Some glory.
The Clade Company starts rushing across the barren wasteland of Ilum Chuva. You guys are given a straight shot to the Imago.
And we're gonna book it.
Gonna book it.
We're not gonna be
Beat.
outdone.
Feet.
All right. So, surprisingly, working as intended, you guys make it up to the Imago without any swarm resistance. Uh, and you see one of the kind of larger spiracles behind the front leg. Um, it kind of opens, shuts, kind of like a valve. Um,
This thing is breathing.
it's breathing and squirming. It's about 250 feet long
Ugh,
and
Also alive.
also alive.
squish it.
About 100 feet up into the air. These things are titanic.
Does someone have a paper towel? I guess I'll start trying to figure out a way in, because I feel like
Oh
there's
yeah.
some sort of membrane in there that's gonna keep larger particles to get from getting in.
I've got 50 feet of cable line and a grappler to get us closer, but it's a bit taller than that.
Yeah, from here, none of you are large. I don't even think Vikesh is large. I think he's just a large medium.
I'm a large medium. Yeah.
Excellent.
Husky
So
boy.
there's enough space for medium creatures to fit in just fine. Um, and again, this is just a open and shut valve that leads into kind of like a fleshy tube almost. So who's heading in first?
Let me
Uh,
crawl on in.
I'll go
Duladar
in
did.
second.
I'll
I don't want to be first.
I'll go in last then.
I'll skitter my way in.
Gotcha.
And I'll shear in my way in.
Is it?
Uh,
I'll soften my way in.
that doesn't work as right.
Oh.
Let's see. Nobody's got sight, right?
Dark vision.
Well, I meant like no one can see on the map right now, yeah?
I don't
I
have.
don't see a map.
Oh, it's
The
because I haven't shared it,
video
yeah.
map.
That means that I can
Badangus.
test something real quick.
Badangus.
You dingus. Token
I'm
vision.
gonna
You got
grab a drinky while you're doing this.
Gotcha.
grab a quick pee.
I am gonna grab a blueberry.
I mean, if it's the theme, then shit, I'll go. So I don't waste any time.
That's unfortunate. I was hoping the vision would stay with your tokens. Token light.
My brand.
5. 15. Color. How about Cathix? Does he have a dark vision?
Blind sense.
Blind sense.
Vibration.
Okay. Gotcha. Let's see. Vikesh. Low light, 60 feet. Not dark vision. Duladar. Duladar gets dark vision 60 feet. Go ahead and toss that onto him. Uh, go ahead
Why
and
are
add
flight sticks so expensive?
flight sticks
Yeah.
for your. Why would you want flight sticks?
For like a flying simulator.
Oh yeah, they are expensive.
I think since I work on aircraft, it'd be really cool to be able to play games where I fly said aircraft.
Yeah, that could be pretty neat.
But for a
There.
kit that costs like $500,
$500.
we're talking about getting a whole like flying setup.
Your PC.
Yeah. So I need a flight stick, throttle, and then what is it? The rudder pedals.
Shit. Why get that? We get a full driving setup. You know,
Because
go 20
flying's
hours.
cooler.
But the driving setup works for your big rig driving too.
Well, yeah, but since I work on aircraft, I think it'd be cool to be able to fly said aircraft.
Ah, lame. Big rig driving's cooler, remember? Breaker 10-4 and all that.
No, you're wrong.
You were listening
Like
to
I
fucking Big Truck ASMR. I don't want to hear it.
But like I found the exact flight stick and throttle that we use at work, and it's $750.
Worse.
Holy fuck.
Meanwhile, the Navy's found ways to use Xbox 360 controllers to control shit.
Uh,
Yeah, nuclear submarine.
I also saw you can get an IR tracker that you put on your headset that it'll like track where your head is so you can aim like they would in an actual fighter jet. Super cool.
yeah, they didn't do the lighting for this map.
Real cool.
That fucking
Falco
sucks.
Lamberti. Go ahead, Daniel. Say it.
What?
Say Falco's famous line.
Oh,
Personally, I prefer the air.
cock.
Hands off my cock.
There you
All
go.
right, so there's no map. Well, there's a map, but it's not correct, which
Are you
absolutely
gonna
sucks.
are you gonna have to spend time setting up the lights?
Oh, it's not just the lights. They didn't put walls or anything here, so it's just all
Oh
open
shit.
for you guys. I mean, I guess we can just deal with it.
The Atari of mind.
Otherwise, I have to end it now and work on that and get it to it later.
This doesn't seem like a terrible stopping point. I don't know how important like the lighting and the walls and stuff would be.
I like it.
Yeah, I mean it seems important.
Yeah. All right. So as you each make your way into the Imago's gross, slimy spiracles, uh,
I
we
can't believe
will
we were going inside of this.
we'll pick up next time as you guys get inside this giant tick.
Cool.
Pretty wild.
Fuck, 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 fuck.
Fuck, fuck, fuck. And apologies. It's 30 minutes of play that fucked up for me because I neglected to check the map. Now I'm going to be paranoid and have to look every single map,
I mean, that's
which
not
I
my
should do
point.
already. But
Glad
yeah,
we survived that initial combat. Wow. That was
that was
probably
rough.
risky there.
Yeah, holy fuck.
Mo
That was
survived.
rough. So, you know, thanks for showing up tonight and playing with me. And
Thank you guys. Yeah. You're right.
hopefully things will be a
Exactly.
bit smoother and we'll get into the meat next time.
We got roleplay, combat, near death, a regular night for our squad.
Yeah, that's a good advertisement.
True.
Met some interesting characters.
Ah,
Interesting situation. I can't believe the Clade company would want to stay here. You know,
Yeah.
after everything.
I
Do
mean,
they have much of a choice? Not really.
Our ships would
But
get
why
off,
not just
and if they did, they'd get shot down. So, hey, how are we
Yeah, true.
getting off planet?
well, you guys have your ship, right?
We snuck in, but can we sneak back out the same way?
Ooh. We'll have to figure that out in about a couple weeks when you have to.
Get some big anti-air guns to take down the swarm ships hovering around.
Yeah. No, what'd you guys think? Did
Pretty
Great.
you
awesome.
expect to did you
Out
expect
of
to
the
meet your
fire.
friends in low places?
No, but we're out of that fire and back into the frying pan.
Hell yeah. Constant soldier.
Idle
Amazed by
hands
how
make for
terrible
the.
some of the dice rolls were tonight. Wow.
Yeah, no fucking kidding.
That 1 in
I'd,
400.
There should be no
I'd like to
amazing
say that's
karate.
abnormal, but it just isn't. Sheesh.
It's like when people are rolling numbers under 5, turn after turn after turn. It's
Yeah.
just like, oh my god, please.
Yeah. That's the shitty nature of D&D.
Yeah, pretty true.
No, that was a frantic struggle to take down that last Estachide.
No fucking kidding.
Yeah, I was starting to worry about us all there. Thought he was gonna finish the party off.
I'm gonna
One last
bulldoze
guy.
right through you guys. I'm
mm,
really glad that there's so much art to show you guys for these characters and
Yeah,
environments.
it's really cool how you're able to say, oh hey, here's this guy. There he is.
You know,
And that
you made a big.
even within sorry, within
Oh no, keep going.
you can check on some of the races and they'll have like the images for them, right? in the description. You can click on it. So it's like the
Yeah, they're right there.
well, Boletas. I was like, oh hey, here they are. I went and Googled it, but they're right in there in the info.
Yeah. Hell, they give you 2 images for them too. That's nice.
Yeah.
Oof. Yeah, I never thought that when I picked this up that you guys would be going into a giant tick.
Neither did I expect that when we were joining the campaign and picking characters.
Yeah, I would have
Here
picked
we
a
are.
bug squasher.
Oh, you guys are bug squashers. You're midnight squad.
No, I would have
The
picked
good thing I didn't.
like Thornton's pest control or something like that.
It's a good thing in character creation I didn't see that uplifted bears are a thing. Otherwise, it would definitely be a space bear.
Yeah.
Oh my
That's
god.
funny. I didn't seem to make that connection. Seems kind of obvious now.
Yeah.
You seem to really like Jadvada's art, Daniel. The weird, like, 4
Yeah, the
lenses.
goggles are super cool.
They're super cool. He's
They're
such a
not
fucking
goggles,
nerd,
they're
though.
glasses.
Um,
He's such a nerd.
I wonder. I think it was one of the images before that with the dude with the broken antenna.
Yeah, ask him.
Yeah. I was like, how do the goggles? How do they deal with their goggles with their antennas? Like, I- that's like a safety hazard.
I got it. They kind of separate in the middle.
Oh, yeah, that makes
Easy,
sense.
easy.
Yeah,
Crisis averted.
they got to do something not to.
Well, how do you think it broke off
That
in the
one looked.
first place?
Yeah, goggle accident. Yeah, that's what I thought. I mean, you could
Forcefully
just tell
wearing a
people, right?
goggles.
Tell people, oh, it was a war accident. And meanwhile, it was really like casually just pulling your goggles and ooh, it broke. Oh,
Snap.
Where is? Okay, and I can see what I've made public to you guys too. That's good. What is? Okay, there's art for.
Well, I really appreciate you guys coming and checking this stream out this evening. Check us out next Friday and we will pick it up. Same bat time, same bat